All right, so I'm gonna get started now. So like I said, we are doing Bayo the Tiger. And so go ahead and grab your pencil and your paper, and we're gonna get started with the first step. So I'm gonna spotlight my other camera. All right, so hopefully you can see that. All right, so go ahead and follow along with me. The first thing we're going to do is draw Bayo's head, which is simply drawing this big circular shape, but then as you can see at the top, it has a point. All right, so we're gonna do like a pointed circular shape for its head. So it's gonna look like this. I'm gonna start at the top, and I'm gonna start just drawing it out. Let me know if I go too fast on some parts. Bayo is a little more complex than the other drawing tutorials that I've done, so I might have to go a little fast on some steps so we can finish it all in one class, okay? So as you can see here, let me just finish it first. I have a big circular shape on my paper so far. Okay, just trying to smoothen it out. Just like so. Okay. All right. Once you have that, you want to add the ends of Bayo's, what do you call this? Whiskers? I'm not sure, but they look pointy and we got to add them. So all you're simply going to do is draw 2 on each side, just like me. 1 and 2, and make sure you're using a pencil because as you can see, there's going to be some things that we're going to need to erase, just like this line here. We want to erase that eventually so that we have a nice clean head for Bayo. Right, so I did that on both sides, just like that. All right, so I'm gonna stop there and I'll show you what I'm gonna do also, which is erase that line from my original head shape, just like that. All right, so this is what I have. All right, I'll give you guys a few seconds and I'm gonna show you the next step, which is just drawing the nose. Alrighty. All right, if you're good, give me a thumbs up so I know. Okay, cool. Then let's move on. So Bayo's nose is like an upside down, oh, I cannot speak today, upside down triangle. So we're gonna do that right at the center of Bayo's face. So you wanna try to eyeball the center of the head and you're gonna draw an upside down triangle, just like that. All right, nice and big, but not too big, right? But also not too small. Just like that. And then once you have that, we're gonna draw this interesting shape because as you can see, Bayo has white fur and also orange fur. So we're gonna try to draw this white shape, okay, that outlines his face. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna start at the end of the nose and then you're gonna draw up till you reach kind of like the forehead of Bayo's face. And then you're gonna draw out. If you want, you can just watch me first. I'm gonna draw out. Then I'm gonna curve back down and then go back down just like this. So I don't know what shape to call this. It kind of reminds me of like a piece of toast, if you ask me. But yeah, I guess it's the only shape I can call it right now. But you're gonna do that on the same exact side. We're gonna go at the end of the nose, draw a line up, curve to the side, and this time you're gonna bring that curve all the way to the end of its face, just like that. And then you're gonna go about here. So this is where I'm gonna draw the end of that part of the face. I'm gonna start from the tip of the nose, and I'm going to start here and just draw a curved line down. just like that. And there you have it. That's like the basic face structure. So I'm gonna give you some time because I know that was maybe a little complex. So I'll give you guys some time to catch up, just like that. All right, and then I think next we'll do the eyes, mouth, and whiskers, and then we'll finish off with the stripes and the ears, and then we'll move on to the body. But you know, let's see. Dominic and Amelia, did you have a question? Here, let me unmute you. Yes, what's up?
Can you pause real quick?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'll give you guys like a minute or two. Yeah.
Because my sister has to catch up.
I see. Okay, no worries. Thank you for letting me know. Yep. I'll be right back. I'm gonna dim my lights. Hopefully that makes it a little more clear. Yep, there you go. All right, when you're done with that stuff, just give me a thumbs up. But again, no rush, because I know this takes time. Thank you for letting me know, Amelia. And cheese it. Dominic, cheese it. Nice. Yes. You guys love to eat snacks while you're drawing? Because I do too. I love to eat like different snacks when I'm eating, or not when I'm eating, when I'm drawing. Let's see. Okay, so I'll give you guys a few more seconds and I'm gonna show you the next step, all right? So just a few more seconds. Okay, no worries, Amelia. Hello. Okay. Okay. So I know some of you guys are finishing up this step, but I do want to show you the next part. And if you feel like you're a little behind, that's okay, because you can just look at Bayo right here and you can copy off of the different features that I'm about to show you, okay? So let me just go ahead and show you what's next. And again, it's okay here yet because I'll give you more pauses and more breaks to catch up, all right? But for now, I'm gonna show you how to draw his eyes. So I'm gonna start with the left one, and notice how it kind of makes like an almond shape, right? You guys know what an almond is? So I'm gonna start off with one side, just like that, just like this. And then I'm gonna do the other side, or the bottom half. So it's a nice simple 2 lines, just like that, right? So you don't want to connect the two, like don't connect the top and bottom line. You kind of want to leave a little bit of space, all right? And then when you have time, maybe we won't have time in class, but after class, if you have time, you can color his eyes green because he has nice green eyes, all right? And as you can see, he has a large pupil or like big circle in his eyes. So we're gonna do that. A big circle. Make sure you don't let the circle touch the top of the line. That's a super specific detail, but if you want to add all those details, notice how I did not let the top of the circle touch the top line. See that? There's like a little bit of space. Let me go like this so I can show you. Just like that, all right? And you're repeating the same exact thing on the other side, but notice how this side, this eye, looks like it's touching the nose, all right? So we gotta copy that, and we're gonna start off at the side of Bayo's nose, and then extend off and draw Bayo's eyes. So starting with the top line, and then going in with the bottom line. Again, if I'm going too fast, let me know. But also, I'm just gonna finish the eyes so that I'll give you another, or I'll finish the eyes and the mouth, then I'll give you a pause, okay, to catch up. So again, after you draw the top and bottom, you're gonna go in and draw a big circle inside, okay? And if you did notice, Bayo does have that little white circle in his eyes, that little shine, so I wanna add that too, because that makes a big difference. Looks like that, right? Okay, and like I said, I'm gonna just add the mouth because it's really easy. All you're doing is drawing the mouth beneath the nose, right? And you're just doing a little, I don't know what to call this. A little curved line. There you go, just like that. And if you notice, he has a little tooth sticking out, a little triangle tooth, just like that, right? So I know that was a bunch of steps, so I'm gonna just leave it off there, and I'm gonna hold it up like this so you can see. Okay, so this is what we have so far, Bayo. We're gonna move on to the stripes and the ear in a few seconds. All right, so I definitely do wanna make sure that we can finish before the end of class. So I'll give you guys just a little bit of time, okay? So this is what we have. We did the eyes, the mouth. Okay, so what I'm gonna show you next is Bayo's ears, okay? So again, if you're not at this step yet, no worries, okay? Keep taking your time, but I definitely just want to show you what's next. And that is simply drawing the ears, which are two cute small half circles on the side of Bayo's head. So one like this, and then another tinier half circle inside, just like that. Simple. And then we're gonna do it on the other side. One here, and then another one right here, right? Make sure you don't put it too high or too low, okay? You kind of want it like right on the side, but not like too close to the top of the head, you know? You feel? Oh, and I almost forgot Bayo's whiskers. That's a big feature on Bayo. So if you're done with the ears, what I'm doing right now is drawing the whiskers, starting with these 3 dots on each side, and then just drawing a line that starts at the bottom of the eye and goes out just like that, but doesn't leave its face, okay? They stay within the face. But Bayo has 3 whiskers on each side, just like that. And then let me do the other side. 1, 2, and 3. Make sure they're not too far apart or too close to each other, okay? Want to leave just a little bit of space between each. And now Bayo definitely looks a little, looks very different without its stripes. So what I'm gonna do is just add its stripes, and then I'll give you guys another pause, okay? So this part, definitely if you're not at this part yet, don't worry, you can just follow along and copy the stripes that Bayo has. So let me just show you. Bayo has 3 on the top of its head, then 2 on the side, and then 2 on one cheek, and then 2 on the other cheek, okay? So just make sure you follow that pattern, especially if you're not at this step yet. Make sure to remember that when you do reach that step, all right? But again, no worries. And as you can see, Bayo's stripes are very interesting because they look like triangles, like pointy, pointy triangles. So I'm just doing 3 on one side or at the top, and then 2, and then another one. Okay, just like that. And then another one. I think I'll put it right here. And then another one like this. Okay. And then on the other side, just like that. Ta-da! So now we have Bayo's head. So now I'm definitely gonna pause because I know that was a bunch of steps. Okay, so let me just show you like this. Here, so you can see the completed one and our drawing. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys 2 minutes, then I'm gonna show you the next step, okay? Because the next step is the body. And I think once you're done with the head, you definitely have done all the hardest steps. Because I think the face is usually the hardest part, right? A lot of little details. And yes, I think Jack has a question, so I'm gonna unmute you.
What about the eyebrows?
Oh goodness, you are so right. Thank you for pointing that out. Thank you. I think every single class, there's one detail that I end up forgetting, and one of you guys reminds me. So thank you for that, Jack. All right, so, oh wow, that's a very important part. Eyebrows are important. So all you're gonna do is, you remember that arch you made? You're just gonna follow it, and then just draw the bottom part of the eyebrow, and you're just gonna arch those eyebrows just like that. Yes, eyebrows are very important to a face, especially Bayo's. There we go. I was definitely looking at it, I was like, I added the stripes, but it still looks a little off. It's the eyebrows. Okay, there you go. Now it looks more complete. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, too. All right. So I'll give you all 1 more minute, and then we're gonna move on. Here. I like your headband, Dominic. It's a nice headband. Okay. So this is Bayo's completed face with the eyebrows. What was another thing I forgot? I think last time I forgot Updog's headband. When I was teaching how to draw Updog, I forgot his headband. Okay, so now I'm gonna move on and show you the next step, which is drawing Bayo's body. So what you're going to do is you're gonna start at the bottom of the head, and we're actually gonna start off by drawing kind of the shape of the body first. So this is definitely not the completed look, because you know Bayo has arms, but you're gonna draw kind of like a long oval shape, okay? So it's gonna look weird, but trust me, this is gonna help you. It looks like a really long oval shape, okay? This is Bayo's body. Oh, let me see. Okay, hopefully you guys can see that. I hope you guys can see that. I don't know if my camera's blurring or something. Okay, but basically just like this. All right, and then next we're gonna draw Bayo's arms. So let's see. We're going to start again from the top, or sorry, the bottom of Bayo's head, and we're going to draw kind of like a long teardrop shape. So let me just show you first. So we're gonna go down, and we're gonna curve and come back, all right? But we're not gonna we're not gonna close it off at the top, okay? Notice how I stopped at the side of the body, just like this, right? Just like that. And then we're gonna do the other side, which is again starting from the other side of the head and going down, coming back around, curving up, and then finishing off at the side. Yes, just like that. Had to make sure I was doing it correct, but yeah, just like that, okay? So what I'm gonna do right now is just show you the basic structure of Bayo's body, then I'm gonna go in with the details, okay? So let me just show you the whole basic structure, and then I'll give you guys time to finish it, okay? So what I'm doing right now is drawing Bayo's legs. So as you can see, there's, I guess there's no specific shape that I would call this, but I'm just drawing a line down, curving back in for the foot, and then going back in and finishing it off at the bottom of his body, just like that. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going here, drawing down, curve for the foot, then I'm gonna go back in and close it off. Now the two meet and you have two legs. Just like that, okay? So I'm not sure if to me it looks like my camera's blurring, so let me just go like this. Can you guys see that? Kind of? Yeah. I wonder what's up. Let me see. Maybe if I lower my light. Did that help? It's like a little blurry. I noticed that it's like a little blurry. Let me see. Okay, so hopefully it's like a little blurry. Okay. All right, so give me a thumbs up when you're ready to go, okay? Sorry if my camera is blurring a little bit. All right, so let me show you what's next. Awesome, I see a lot of thumbs up. Okay, so we're gonna zoom through this, okay? We're going to draw the tail by just doing a little snake-like shape, just like this. Okay, hopefully that shows. Oh no, I don't know if it shows. Okay, so snake-like shape, just like that. And then what we're going to do now is go back to the body and we're going to draw Bayo's belt. Okay, so we're actually going to start off by drawing Bayo's belt. As you can see, I'm going to erase that bottom half of the circle that I drew for Bayo's body, like that, so that I can draw the belt. The belt starts right here with a square. I don't know if you can see it. I feel like my camera's blurring. Sorry, guys. So I drew the square, and then I'm going to draw the other part of the belt that goes around the waist, just like this. Then of course you gotta draw the ends of the belt, right? So again, if my camera's blurring, you can also look at my finished Bayo in case you can't see a detail that I'm drawing with my pencil. I'm sorry about that, guys. Okay, so now I have the belt. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to draw Bayo's belly, which is kind of just like a smaller oval inside of his body, just like that. All right, we are almost there, guys. All we gotta do is the stripes. All right, actually I lied. We have to draw, what I'm doing right now on this arm is separating his paws from his orange fur. All right, so I'm just doing that by drawing some curved lines. These are like super, super small details, but I know that They're a part of Bayo's whole body, and it's really nice to add them all in, okay? So what I'm doing is drawing those little details that separate the fur, the white fur from the orange fur. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in and do the shapes. So go ahead and shapes, I mean stripes, so you guys can follow along. I noticed, oh wait, let me do this. Let me erase just parts of his body. So as you can see, Bayo's stripes come in a pattern usually of two or three. So the ones on his shoulders are a pair of two. And then on the arms, there's three. So 1, 2, 3. And then we do the other side. It goes 1, 2, and 3. And then on the body, it's 3 on each side. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then on the legs, it's also 3. So 1, 2, 3. So make sure you're making the stripes look like triangles, because they look like triangles, at least from this angle. All right, so we're almost there. Last but not least, we gotta add the stripes on Bayo's tail. So as you can see, Bayo has this whole like black part of its tail. You do that by drawing little like spikes, just like that. Looks like the top of an eggshell. And then these aren't triangles, they're actually just stripes that go, yeah, they're actually just stripes that go from one side to the other side. So I'm just gonna keep going until I reach the end. There. All right, and there you have it. You have Bayo the tiger. But oh, I forgot. This is one. If you want to add this part, this is Bayo's paw. I'm just adding the little paw details, so it doesn't look like he has no paws, right? So I'm going back in, adding the paw detail, adding his little toes, toe details. Okay, so I know that was a lot of steps, but I just want to show you guys what our final product will look like. Let me go ahead and switch to my other camera so that I think this will give you a better detail. So this is the final product of Bayo, the tiger. So I know we don't have a lot of time left to outline it, but I encourage you guys at the end, after class, to take some time, if you do have time, to outline Bayo. So all the black parts you see on Bayo's body, you can outline it, and then also especially color it in. If you need a reference picture, because maybe you forgot where to color, you can look at my post on Facebook or Instagram, or you can even search Bayo the tiger on Google. Yeah, okay. So before I head out, does anyone have any questions?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Next, can we draw the lion? What's the lion's name again?
What was the lion's name? Was it like Rayon or something?
Yeah.
Okay,
Can we draw that next?
Yeah, we can. That's actually, yeah, that's a good idea. We can definitely do that. That was definitely
Yay!
All right. How did everyone do with Bayo? Did everyone do a good job? Yeah? Good. Well, I can't wait to see everyone's final product. If you are done with it, well, actually, if you want, you guys can show what you have right now. Maybe you guys can go like this, and then we can see what everyone has. So if you don't mind, I'm going to spotlight you so everyone can see. Yes. Ooh, look at those tigers. Awesome job, you two. Wow, you guys really followed along and put all the details in. That's so impressive. All right, how about you two? Whoa, ooh. That is so good, you guys. I am so impressed. I know this one was like a little more difficult just because it had a lot of details, but I'm really proud of you guys. Give yourselves a round of applause. I can't wait to see the final work. So I really want to see the final result when it's colored and outlined completely, okay? So make sure to do that and show your parents. Maybe they can post it. All right, guys, that's the end of art class today. I hope to see you guys next week. We might be doing a drawing tutorial on how to draw rayon, or we might do something else, all right? But for now, goodbye, everyone.